RELUFA is a civil society organization in Cameroon that has as mission to combat systemic problems generating poverty, hunger, economic, social and environmental injustices in Cameroon.
I am the coordinator of RELUFA, Network for the Fight Against Hunger, the joining hands partner in Cameroon.
Since the Anglophone crisis degenerated into a war, RELUFA, true to its mission of tackling the root causes of poverty, has also been providing humanitarian assistance to thousands of internally displaced persons while advocating for negotiations to find a lasting solution to this crisis.
My contact with RELUFA actually started about 2 years ago. When they came up to me, I think one of them got the message that I have. I'm dealing with a lot of internally displaced because they are in our parishes and we see the way they suffer. Usually reach this NGO and they came looking for me. And I'm happy that they came to Douala with their partners abroad and interviewed the people and saw that it was precarious. The situation was very dangerous.
For quite some time, we have been working with internally displaced people who are affected by the conflicts, or I can call it the war, in the northwest and the southwest regions of Cameroon. For quite some time, we have been focused in so many different towns, Yaoundé, Douala, Mbanga, and other towns. However, this is about internally displaced people, meaning that they had already problems of sustaining their livelihood because they moved away from their farms, they moved away from their villages, and are based in towns like here in Douala.
My name is Sita Sandra. I'm from Bamenda. I'm one of the IDPs that left Bamenda. I left Bamenda because of the crisis. We're not feeling fine there because those Amber boys, they came and surrounded us one day. They started shooting, so we just find ourselves in Douala. We had to stop school since 2016. We have not been going to school. We just came now here, and we've been so grateful because some organizations have been helping us, and we pray that they should continue giving us that assistance. We pray that God should guide them. God should protect them as they help us through and see us through our education. We're very happy and we pray to God that one day this Amber crisis should just come to pass because they have really put us through help. They have really put us through a lot of things.
Me, I be Madame Emerencia Lum. I dey for Granga and they be informed we say when a team get for come here for come see about our situation. I dey for Granga, I get IDP then where they come up Bamenda, so one then come up Womb, so one then come up Bafoot. I get 7 people then from my house. I really thank Wuna for this Wuna organization because it got really heavy. I myself have been a widow. So since I get big parlor, I decide for the help this picking them. And when I hear this kind of thing when I tell Wuna to do, I'll be very happy. So me God give Wuna power, Wuna continue the help those where they be in need. So me God strengthen Wuna. More when I go ahead, I thank you very much. I don't see plenty things when I don't bring them. I'll be very happy. So we're not going to lack anything again for now. Why waiting? Say we're going to use this one. God will give us power for giving more.
This crisis has forced many people to flee their homes and villages and move to other parts of the country as internally displaced persons. This has plunged the IDPs into a situation of lack and want as hunger and poverty has become their new lifestyle.
I'm called Amingo Seraphine. I'm from Lewa village. I came here in Douala because of the Anglophone crisis. I have no place to stay, so I'm just up and down looking for places that I will patch my head with my 2 children. So even to take care of my own self and take care of the 2 children is more than me. That is why I came here, and I don't even have the money to do business. To do a good business that I can pay a house. That is why I came here, that that they can offer me a help, that I can take care of my own self, I take care of my own 2 children, and be able to pay a house for myself.
With the COVID-19 pandemic, these IDPs are experiencing further difficulties and hardship. It is urgent to assist them in awareness, prevention, and some material support to help them fight against the virus.
And paradoxically, again, there is this emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic. This has further complicated their living situation. So the aim of this project today was to, first of all, raise awareness with respect to prevention of COVID-19, because this is an issue for them. After raising the awareness, we also said these people are already in difficulties, they have to cope with the difficulties. So we've done the awareness raising. We have also provided individual and collective hygiene items for the internally displaced people. But they also need food. So we also thought about giving some food items to help them.
See, so now the disease, now the virus, when they look at for microscope, now the picture for the virus when they look at for microscope, that means everything. When that hunt them, they inside their system. And if the attack mostly waiting, now you lungs them. Now so they plenty, that hunt them, they plenty inside your system. Now that time when they say you get waiting coronavirus. So you be infected with coronavirus. Okay. No be say you just go leave your hand. When you don't put soap, me water the run, let me rub your hand. No. You get to wash your hand, rub and fine, scrub and for back, scrub all the folds there for your hand. Like fat people, they get folds there. You get to scrub your fingernails there, your thumb, and each finger individually, so that you'll be able to wash your hand very well.
Actually, we just need to avoid social distance, wash our hands frequently in the house with soap and water. We always put on our face masks, even at home. We put on our face masks in order to avoid contract this coronavirus. Actually, it has really also disturbed us a lot, because since March 18 we've not gone to school because of the COVID-19. We've been in the house and we've really lost a lot, but we pray that we're going to catch up.
The humanitarian gesture of RELUFA has reunited the internally displaced people here today. And being one of the internally displaced persons and a nurse, I thought it wise to take this opportunity behind RELUFA to sensitize the people, to sensitize the internally displaced people on what coronavirus is, how they can prevent coronavirus, what those things that they can do in order to prevent themselves and their community, or to keep themselves safe from the coronavirus. That is why we thought it wise to give them knowledge, to give them some knowledge as concerns the coronavirus. We talked about how they can, we first of all explained what the disease was to them, how they can contract it, how they can prevent themselves, and how they can go forward. And we really thank RELUFA for giving us this opportunity, because as a nurse and as an internally displaced person, I know what it means to be in the shoes of these guys. And that is why I really thank RELUFA very much for what they have done for us, the internally displaced people.
This is the third time they are coming to assist, these people who are displaced from the northwest and southwest, and even from the north. There are many of them in Douala, because Douala is an economic capital. So they rush in here to come and look for something to eat and to survive. But some of them come and they don't have where to sleep. So their problems are diverse, because some are even sick, some cannot go to school, some don't have where to sleep, even to eat. Others run into prostitution, and others are taken into very odd jobs in working in the house, and they are maltreated and sent away. I think that this particular NGO, which is operating in humanitarian, not only humanitarian, because this one was an additional, as they explained to me, because of the present situation in our country. So I'm so happy. My impression is too high, because to find people who decide to look up to God to assist those who are in need is something extraordinary. Because the gospel message is not just, giving the word of God and abandoning people dying of hunger. James chapter 2 clarifies, if you have faith, put it into practice. And that is why Jesus himself, he did not just come into this world to talk about the Father's kingdom, but he will feed thousands of people and food left over. And he talks of charity. Today's gospel in the book of Mark, Jesus is talking about, loving your neighbor and God with all your heart and all your strength and intelligence. What is this love about? It's not just love by words, but in practice. So you are doing a marvelous job, to abandon everything about your life, and you are thinking of those who are in dire need, listening to them and trying to solve their problems. I am just touched today again because there is a stranded young girl here who with 2 children. She doesn't even know where to sleep. They are throwing her out here and there. So you have come to assist her to see that the petty business she will be carrying out and following up will make her return to life.
The 2-room house I get now you are the give them out for rent. Now that rent I take them now I the manage with this picking them. So not only that money they have me. So when I see things like this one, the way when they do I be very happy. I thank una. May God bless una. May una go ahead. Thank una very much.
My name is Ape Paul Ako, a displaced person from Southwest region. So I'll be very happy for see wonderful things for my life because since I come out from Southwest, I did suffer. So this group, where when I run council, and I say no, we all will be one. Southwest and Western East Cameroon, all we are one. So when I run can present with some kind wonderful things. I don't receive mask. I prefer the use now. So one way they make them for where tell us they make them, they say not be correct, but I don't receive the original ones and not from now. I'll be very happy. Hand sanitizer, and then with oil, I receive rice, I receive savons. In short, I'll be very happy. I want to congratulate you very much. So may God continue to bless you. May God reward that source where that money come out. May God replenish them so that you will get more for buy and continue for help the other people then.
This initiative is supported by the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance (PDA) and the Presbyterian Hunger Program (PHP) of PCUSA.
And I say we are able to do this work thanks to the support that we receive from the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance. This is an organ within the Presbyterian Church USA. And Presbyterian Disaster Assistance and the Presbyterian Hunger Program have always been besides RELUFA. So without them, we cannot do what they are doing. And today I'm really touched. Looking at the attendance, there are so many people who are willing to come. But we had to do it based on the means that we had. So even seeing these people who are here, I really feel for them. And what we continue to say is, besides the COVID-19 situation, the conflict in the Northwest and the Southwest region is a problem to them because it is further pushing them to more hunger and to more poverty. While we are praying that they try to know COVID-19, know the preventive measures, use the individual and collective hygiene items to try to protect themselves and also their families. We are also advocating for the end of the war that has made them to be internally displaced as they are.
RELUFA has equally been providing food assistance, skills training and education support to these IDPs in Yaoundé and Douala. Operating since 2001, when it obtained its legal status, RELUFA is this year celebrating its 20th anniversary with just so much to show.